Hi, in this video, we'll take a look at how to compute the discriminant and determine the number and the type of solutions of the given equations. Here we have three equations, one for each type of solutions. First, let's take a look at what is the discriminant and how to compute it. Given the quadratic equation, we can find the solutions of the equation applying the quadratic formula. The part of the quadratic formula that is marked in red is the discriminant, b squared minus 4ac. After computing the discriminant, we can determine the number and the type of solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, there are two unequal real solutions. If b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, there is one real solution. And if b squared minus 4ac is less than 0, there are two imaginary solutions. So now let's take a look at our first example and how to apply this. Here we have the following quadratic equation: x squared minus 32x plus 256 is equal to 0. First, let's identify a, b, and c. A is 1, that's the number in front of x squared. If there's no number, that means it is 1. B is the number in front of x, so in this case, negative 32. C is the constant. In our case, it's 256. Now, let's compute b squared minus 4ac. We take b, which is negative 32, put it in parentheses, and then we square it. Then subtract 4 times a, which is 1, times c, which is 256. Negative 32 squared, that's positive 1024. Negative 4 times 1 times 256 is negative 1024. Now combining these two together, we get 0. Let's bring the cheat sheet from previous slide. Since b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0, second option, there is one real solution. So for this example, there is one real solution. Let's take a look at our second example. Our equation is 2x squared minus 6x plus 7 is equal to 0. Let's identify a, b, and c. A is 2, that's the number in front of x squared. B is negative 6, that's the number in front of x, and c is a constant, which is 7. Now let's compute b squared minus 4ac. B is negative 6, so we take negative 6, put it in parentheses, and square it. Then we subtract 4 times 2, which is a, times c, which is 7. Negative 6 squared, that's positive 36. Now, negative 4 times 2 times 7, that's negative 56. 36 minus 56 is negative 20. Let's bring the cheat sheet. Since b squared minus 4ac is negative 20, it means it is less than 0. Negative 20 is less than 0. There are two imaginary solutions. So the answer for this example is there are two imaginary solutions. Let's take a look at our third and final example. Here we have 3x squared plus 5x minus 8 is equal to 0. Let's identify A, B, and C. A is 3, that's the number in front of x squared. B is 5, that's the number in front of x. C is negative 8, that's the constant, negative 8. Now let's compute b squared minus 4ac. Let's take b and square it. Minus 4 times a, which is 3, times c, which is negative 8. 5 squared is 25. Negative 4 times 3 times negative 8 is positive 96. Add these together and we get 121. Now, since b squared minus 4ac is greater than 0, 121 is greater than 0, there are two unequal real solutions. Don't forget to subscribe for more.